Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is September 17th, 2019. Shout out to my man Wired Sparks out there on YouTube. Slew of song requests coming up from him. This one today, Savannah Christina, What You Won't Do. Hope you guys enjoy this R&B hit right here. I haven't heard of this artist, but we're going to rock out to that. What's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to be looking at Ethfinex. They're closing down Ethfinex. I don't know if you guys remember that ETH-based exchange that they spun off and started, I think, a year and a half or so ago. They've got Ethfinex launching as well. Well, I don't even think they need Ethfinex. I'm not sure what type of branding they're trying to do there. But anyway, they're shutting down Ethfinex. We'll look at the details on that. Second article out of Trust Knows. Why is Ethereum rising? Ethereum is going ham. It was up 10% earlier. I got an alert. So we're going to take a look at what this article thinks. I personally I don't understand why. I'm not a fan technically of Ethereum. I'm not too confident in them being able to scale. If they're going to be utilized as a speculative asset, then that's a different thing. Okay. So it just depends on how the market ends up treating Ethereum. Personally, I don't think utility wise it's going to be able to keep up with a lot of these blockchain 3.0 projects. But anyhow, we'll take a look at what Trust Knows has to say about their theories on Ethereum rising. Lastly, Binance US to accept deposits tomorrow. So let's take a look at the details on this. They spun up this exchange quick, or at least it seems that way. Maybe they've been working on it a lot behind the scenes. But yeah, they're going to be launching here tomorrow. So I'm just wondering, are you going to be a Binance US customer? Before we get started, I do want to bring your attention. I put this up on Twitter yesterday. I know you've probably seen the commercials at the beginning of some of my videos, and I also did another review with Bitmart. I did an initial review of the exchange maybe about a year and a half ago, but they're a top 10 exchange as far as volume. So the legit exchange, they have a special going on right now. It ends Monday, next Monday. So take advantage of this as soon as possible. So if you spend at least $200 at the quick exchange, and I'll leave a link in the description of this video, you'll get back 100 USDT tokens. So not a bad deal there. Basically, you get 50% of your money back in US dollars. So do a quick exchange, sign up with them. And so I'll leave a link in the description below for that to happen. Again, it's just a quick exchange feature that they've just rolled out. With this service, you can essentially buy cryptos with fiat directly right from their site. So let's take a look at this green day we have with the heat map, coin360.com. Bitcoin up 1% to 10,252 bucks. But look at the alts. We've got Ethereum up 9.3%, was up over 10% earlier to 209 bucks, cracking that $200 handle. Litecoin is not doing bad either, up 5.7% to $75.33. EOS up 4.5% to $4.19. EOS had its 10% day a few days ago, so ahead of the curve there. Tron is up 11% right now. So we've got a lot of these top alts. Top 10 altcoins doing very well today. Binance token up 6.3%. Don't know what's going on. Looks like some allocation into the alts from Bitcoin, though it's not affecting Bitcoin as much. So that means there's some buying in Bitcoin as well. And as far as it goes technically with Bitcoin, this is crazy. We're kind of following my little cup there that I drew yesterday. We're still not back above this trend line here. I'm going to extend this out a little bit now. So we do need to bring ourselves back above there. We tried yesterday and failed, got smacked back down. But it looks like this actually just may be a new higher low that we're forming here. But again, confirmation needs to be made by us getting back above this turquoise area, which is around 10,300. You see anything trading above 10,000, just say 10,350. That would be a confirmation that we are back above this trend line and should be going for the top side of that channel again. But again, I'm not bullish until we get back above this turquoise line here, this blue line. So we'll just have to watch. I think we'll know in the next 24 hours. We should know which way Bitcoin is going to go. I'm assuming it's going to follow the alts, at least go up another 2 or 3%, which would take us back above this line here. First article out of A&B Crypto, Ethfinex's volumes to merge as the latter prepares to shut down on October 12th. I didn't even know about this, but they are shutting down very soon, just shy of a month now. Ethfinex.com was recently in the news after it announced that it was shutting down on October 12, 2019. It has made headlines again after it released an official blog post which stated that the digital asset trading platform will be merging Ethfinex and Bitfinex's volume for the course of the next 30 days, according to the post. Such a step will be taken to ensure seamless transition of existing Ethfinex traders. So the post said that in this spirit, we have endeavored to recognize the needs of current Ethfinex.com traders, and the existing volume over the next 30 days will be pooled with Bitfinex. This means that traders who wish to continue with Bitfinex once Ethfinex closes down on October 12th will be able to do so without any impact on their ongoing fees, eliminating the risk of any loss to the counting of the previous trading volume. So with the closure of Bitfinex's sister exchange, the trading volumes of each platform will be merged on September 17th, which is today, which will be handled internally and does not require any action from users. And so it looks like this Ethfinex will be spinning off into a new brand called Diversify. It looks like it was a management buyout. So not too sure what that all means. I've never used Ethfinex. Let me know if you guys do or did. I don't even know why they're going to have Eosfinex. I think it should just all be under one brand, Bitfinex. At least if there are separate domain names, I would think the liquidity pool should just be all the same instead of separate. But anyhow, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And speaking of exchanges, one dying, one being born, tomorrow, Binance.us will start accepting deposits. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be signing up to this Binance account for the U.S. citizens. It says Binance.us will start accepting account registrations and deposits for cryptocurrencies. Again, the Binance.us exchange is the company's effort to expand into the U.S., this time with the green light from regulators. Binance banned Americans from starting accounts as regulators grumbled that Binance never officially operated in the U.S. So Binance.us, headed by ex-Ripple exec Catherine Colley, is the new regulator-friendly face of the crypto exchange's effort in America. So you will be able to start depositing Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and USDT. The onboarding of customers kicks off the first phase of their plan for U.S. dominance, and phase 2 will include bringing the largest variety of digital assets to the U.S. In an earlier announcement, Binance announced it was considering adding 30 tokens in total, including Binance Coin, Brave, and Tether. So there you have it. Let me know if you guys are going to be setting up an account with Binance. Then they're asking for social security number, everything. They want to know everything in the land of the free. Let me know if you're going to be setting up this account in the comments below. Lastly, Ethereum on a tear. I saw that earlier. It was in a meeting. Phone went off, 10% up. Ethereum. I'm like, why? Let's take a look at what Trust Knows is saying about this rise. It says it looks like Ethereum has come back to life and appears tempting to take the show from Bitcoin, crossing $200 today. Up 5%. Again, I saw it up 10%, while Bitcoin is not moving. It says this reversal of fortunes, at least for now, is not that unexpected. It says calls for an altcoin season have been ongoing now for weeks, if not months. But is this something more than traders shuffling from crypto to crypto? Is there actually a reason for ETH specifically to rise? That question can have no other answer than speculative. But if it does rise, there are plenty of explanations for it. The primary one is perhaps that the 2-year-long bear market has depleted reserves of ETH-related businesses and perhaps miners. Miners in particular are probably struggling considerably. One of them last year said it lost $150 to mine 1 ETH. And that was before issuance was reduced by a third. And it was also before the hash rate actually halved. But that halving was probably because some miners went out of business. So it says that the public flooded this space with money to give every dream a chance. Now they've had enough of dreams for the vast majority of the low-hanging fruits have been laid out. And Trust Knows is saying that there's a potential for a breakthrough for Ethereum because they don't have plans to increase capacity to the point a dApp or service can go mainstream in usage. Such dApp may be a gimmicky thing, but in this quiet time, there's probably quite a lot of thinking going on about just what Ethereum can do, either for businesses or individuals. The results of such thinking might start being revealed in the next 2 years, especially on sharding, with plenty of ideas that may have sounded pretty stupid and perhaps still sound stupid, perhaps finding the right execution and the right time to be smart. The article goes on to say that an OTC Bitcoiner, for example, said the biggest demand for his services was by businesses and individuals from China or Brazil that wanted to pay suppliers in other countries. So from here to look at what 7 billion people will want to do with Ethereum is of course not easy at all. It is far easier to see where it falls short than where it might actually be useful, yet it may be precisely in those sort of situations where risk and rewards are somewhat easier to analyze. So I mean, I guess this long-winded article here out of Trust Knows basically sums it up. It's just speculation. It's not anything fundamental. And that's kind of what my take was this morning when I saw that alert, which again, speculation can run rampant for many, many years and without any rationale behind it. So I don't know. I'm still long-term not bullish on Ethereum and think it will go much lower. But in the interim, it is definitely having a spike today. Let me know your thoughts about Ethereum. Do you think it has a chance to have longevity in this game? Do you think they'll be able to scale? It's a difficult situation they're in. They're trying to actually go, and this is the thing. This is what really concerns me about Ethereum. They're looking to transition from proof of work to proof of stake, all while running. It's going to be a difficult task, and that's kind of where my hiccup is with their upgrades. We'll have to see what happens. I'm betting on other projects to really take off here this year and going into 2020. But again, let me know your thoughts on that. I just wanted to let you know what Trust Knows thought about why ETH was rising. To them, speculative. Shout out again to my man Wire Sparks out there on YouTube for the song request. Savannah Christina, What You Won't Do. Nice R&B joint here for today. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you also click that bell to be notified about unbiased crypto news reported by yours truly, a 6-year vet in the game, Crypto Blood. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
You can have them all.